Hey girl, today's video is going to be all about the new Morphe 35D Desert Bouquet eyeshadow palette. I'm going to share with you guys all the swatches of this eyeshadow palette. I'm also going to take you guys on a step-by-step tutorial on this eye look that you guys are seeing here. Now, I don't normally gravitate towards dark lipstick, but trying something new, something different, because I've been plain Jane recently, and now I want to have a little bit more fun with makeup, and these eyeshadow palettes have definitely been inspiring me, the ones that I've been reviewing on my channel lately, because they're just really colorful, and I love playing with colors when it starts to get like more into summer. So this is what this eyeshadow palette is looking like. I'm going to take you guys on a little step-by-step tutorial of this eye look. I'm going to share my final thoughts in regards to the performance of the eyeshadows that I did use, so let's go ahead and jump in.
No, I'd rather be waking up with you, set up alone in your room, slept with the light on, waiting up for you. I don't wanna be.
Before sharing the swatches with you guys, please subscribe to my channel. It's free to do so, and it just really helps me out. And yeah. From first impressions, I'm really liking how this palette looks on the front. It looks really dimensional with the color schemes that they used. The back of the palette looks like this. Basically the same thing. I already showed you guys the inside of this palette. It contains 35 eyeshadows, and it's just a mixture of shimmers and mattes. I really like all of the matte shades in here. I feel like you have the perfect amount of transition shades, and also just a lot of the darker colors to go from day to night. Now I'm going to show you guys all of the swatches inside of this eyeshadow palette. I'm going to show you guys row by row because there are 35 eyeshadows and it does not fit on my little arm. So this here is the first row that you guys are seeing here. This has 3 shimmers and it has 4 mattes. The second row has a total of 4 shimmers and 3 matte shades. The third row has a total of 4 shimmers and 3 matte shades. The fourth row has a total of 5 matte shades and 1 shimmer. And the last row is all matte shades, and these are more of the darker colors for the most part. This is a really pretty palette for somebody that, you know, wants to kind of get into playing with some colors, but very subtly, because a lot of these shades, like for this side right here, is like, come on, if you look at that, that looks like an everyday eyeshadow palette, but then you take that away, and that is more of a evening, night, or going out type of palette right there. You know what I mean? But yeah, overall, it's a really pretty palette. Now, I'm going to take you guys on a step-by-step tutorial on how to achieve this eye look that you guys are seeing here. The first color I'm going into is called Cactus Fruit. Cactus Fruit is really nice color, and I'm just packing it into the inner and outer corner of the eye. I'm just placing this color on there, okay? I'm not going too much into blending just yet because this is just going to add the intensity to the areas where I'm depositing. And then to blend it out a little bit, I want to take the color Desert Garden, and I'm just going to place it over the color Cactus Fruit. With this color, I'm going to slowly start to blend out those edges so that everything looks really well blended. Once I have done that, I'm going to move over to the color Prickly Pear. Prickly Pear is a nice orangey, toned down orange, and I'm going to be placing this on the outer edges and moving it to the center of the eyelid, leaving that center lid space without anything on it, just for right now. Once I'm really happy with how this is blending out, I'm going to go into this next shimmer shade. This is called Cacti Love You, or Cacti Love You? I don't know, girl. I'm just going to be placing this to the center of the eye, and I also want to spray this because I want to avoid too much fallout, and I also just want the intensity of the shimmers to just pop through. So that's what I did there. And then once I have placed this color there, I'm going to go over back to the color Cactus Fruit and just deposit this color back to the edges of both sides of the eye. I also want to take this color Rich Clay, and I'm going to be taking a smudging brush and just applying it to the lash line at the top. And then I'm going to be moving over to the ColourPop BFF cream gel liner. This one is in the color Fluffy. I'm going to be applying this to the waterline. I just really like playing with colorful eyeliners at the waterline. It just makes my looks pop out even more. I'm going to be taking the color Desert Garden, which is that second shade I originally used, this one right here. And I'm going to be placing that underneath where I apply the cream gel liner, just to smudge out anything. And then to the bottom outer corner of the eye, I'm going to take the color Rich Clay once again, and I'm just going to be applying it right in here, making sure that everything is blended out, and that completes this eye look. I'm going to move over to doing my face off of camera and also just applying some eyelashes. The eyelashes that I'm going to be using are my newest launch. They're going to be launching on the 28th, so mark your calendars. I'm going to be selling them on my website, so my website is always linked in my description box. This style right here that I'm wearing is called Visionary, and these are silk eyelashes, so I had to get different boxes than my mink eyelashes. So if you guys are interested in shopping this style or just checking out the other styles that I'm going to have available, I'm slowly going to start showing them onto my business page on Instagram. So I have that link down below for you guys as well. That completes today's makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy the swatches and this look that you guys are seeing here. My overall thoughts of this eyeshadow palette, I can only base my opinion off of the eyeshadows that I did use. They blended out really nicely. As you guys can see, I did not struggle at all. I also didn't experience too much fallout with the shades that I did use. If you guys do have any questions for me, leave them down below in the comment section and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. I do sometimes respond a little bit later because I've been really busy with my business, so just follow me on my business account or on my personal account on Instagram so that you guys are up to date with everything that I'm up to. And I just appreciate you clicking on today's video. I will leave you guys here and see you next time. Bye.